really come out, because I think for them, the biggest thing is how they perform under pressure, and they're going to feel a lot of it here against the Peeps, and it's going to be very tough for them to find that space to work with that I think they would normally find against some of the teams that they have taken and beaten here so far in the fall and into the winter.
Oh, and already an early statement. This one bouncing down off the arc. And Sharp, that was a huge hit.
Yeah, Lucian trying to get the in and out save. Almost got the read there. And Sharp had an easy tap in there at the end. And I'm dreamin' on top first.
And those are so difficult to read when they bounce like that, because sometimes they bounce straight down. Sometimes, you know, they bounce a little bit out. Very difficult to read from inside of the net. Splashy. Can't get it by AJ. Sharp will pop it up. Kaz, good 50. Gyro can stay on the ball. The shot forced Sharp to come out and make the save.
Great flick as well, but it's right into AJ, and he might have a second touch. Lucian can't get around to it. A great decision here by Lucian, not trying to force the shot, but to take it up the wall. Gives Gyro a second chance, second touch, and the first goal for the Peeps.
Gyro, that was a clean shot. Sharp has a ton of boost. You've got to be up for that early. There's no excuse to give Gyro that space.
And the Peeps quickly answer back here, and they had a lot of pressure in that last 15, 20 seconds. Oh, a fake kickoff, as it did come out to Kaz, but didn't really keep possession for I'm Dreamin', and they're not going to get it back. Here's AJ, tried to tip it up and over Sharp. Couldn't get it, and Splashy to clear it away.
Perhaps that pressure of being on stream, the nerves, can definitely affect you, make you a little bit more antsy to go for the ball. But you do not want to give this team space. You saw what Gyro did with it, and now AJ almost slapped one off the crossbar and in.
And nobody there for I'm Dreamin' either. I mean, nobody was up to even have an attempt at that save. It was wide open. Now AJ has full boost to work with, wants to take it himself. Splashy will shut that down.
And this could be a fun game to watch. If we can see AJ with open space in the air, we might see some double flip resets, something a little spicy. We know that he's got that in him.
He is a bit of a spicy player at times, and he's certainly proved that in his seasons here as Lucian trying to keep the attack on for the Peeps. It does come out to AJ, boost to work with, has 80 in the tank. Couldn't get over Kaz, and that's what Dream is going to have to do. If they're going to shut down anyone on the Peeps, but mostly AJ in the air, you got to get to it quickly. And immediately before they can set up the flip reset, they did well there.
Now Kaz, stellar play to get this ball out to the middle. Zero boost, stopped AJ in his tracks. Will it be enough? Gyro has AJ in the middle. Will go for the play himself.
Oh,
the air dribble off the wall. AJ will clean it up. But look at that effort.
It was stuck to the top of his car as he just slowly brings it across the net. Great work by Gyro, especially with players bouncing off of him and in front of him. And that ball taking a tough and strange bounce off the back of his car, still able to carry it towards the net. And you've got players like AJ crashing to put it away. Now Lucian gives it over to AJ. Boost to work with once again. Wants a second touch. Almost found the angle and shut down by Sharp.
Gyro, big plays so far from him in game one. And AJ, you're starting to see too his tendencies. He loves to catch that ball, get a nice little pop close enough for him to go for it again in the air. And Gyro, solid mechanics. He got the double tap to score that first goal of the game, and then that play, faking out the defense, getting that air dribble, getting the rebound out to AJ. Peeps looking good early.
And we talked about Dream is going to feel a lot of pressure. Well, they've already felt 10 shots from the Peeps. They've only been able to put up 2, maybe 3. And the Peeps definitely showing that pressure and that offensive prowess. Gyro had options over to AJ. This one off the back wall. Kaz to clear it away. Dreaming have to be careful to not give up too much space and maybe take advantage of their own as Splashy is shut down.
It'll be a backboard read, and Kaz, I have been loving the defense that I've seen from Kaz, making some stops, making plays on zero boost. Quality saves. Kaz helping keep Is I'm Dreamin' in it. There's still only 1 goal down. Less than a minute left to go, however. And Gyro tried to get it by Sharp. Couldn't. Illusion will be first to the follow. AJ caught in no man's land a bit. Kaz, hard shot. Gyro, early jump. The rebound almost went back to him.
Splashy came across for that demo on Gyro. That's why he was already up. Now Splashy over to Kaz and couldn't get to it fast enough. And now it was a breakaway opportunity for the Peeps, but a tough bounce. Illusion back post, and he will put it in. A 2-goal lead now for the Peeps.
And this was a good adjustment. You said it. That was a tough bounce. There was 2 players up from the Peeps. You saw AJ and Illusion all the way upfield. That bounce, you thought that might be their opportunity ending, but AJ sends it across the goal line fast, and that's exactly what you want to do in those situations. Just put the ball across the goal line, because there's really nothing a defender that's coming back can do in that situation. You just have to let it go across the goal line.
Yep, especially when you're facing your own net. You have all that momentum going towards the net. It's tough to not own goal if you do get the touch. Here's Kaz. Can he sneak it in? No, it goes off the post and rolls up and out. And the Peeps looking to take the Game 1 victory here, but you got to hand some credit to Is I'm Dreamin'. They kept it close, and they had a couple of very tough chances not go their way. They might get one for the road. Kaz turned away by Gyro, and it will be Peeps Game 1.
And the Peeps making plays, led by that man right there, Gyro, starting things out with that quality double tap, and then that quality pass shortly after. The Peeps able to take Game 1. But I'm with you, Corelli. You do have to give some credit to Is I'm Dreamin'. This was not an easy win by any means for the Peeps. A few plays go differently, we might see a different result. Is I'm Dreamin', I think they just have to tighten things up on the defensive rotations to where they're not giving Gyro or AJ any space.
I think they have to convert. I mean, they had actually a lot of opportunity downfield on offense. And, you know, you look at the replay there. I mean, that was a crazy play by Gyro. They get caught on transition here for the 3rd goal. So, I mean, for Is I'm Dreamin', it wasn't like they were just being completely outplayed by the Peeps here. They were taken advantage of in some tough situations. But I think at the end of the day, Is I'm Dreamin', they're going to have to put up more than 1 goal if they want to take down the Peeps in any of these games.
We'll see if they can do it. Their offense struggling to find its rhythm. Even at the end there at 0 seconds, they had a good scoring chance, but Gyro put his foot down. Splashy off the corner. Sharp diving in. This one is a tough ball for the Peeps to deal with. Illusion will pop it up. AJ had a lot of time in the middle going for the air dribble play, but Splashy was able to cut it out. Gyro. Back pass. AJ will tap it down. Splashy booms it upfield. Sharp is there, but didn't go for it. Sharp.
No boost.
Yeah. Running on fumes. If he had boost there, perhaps that could have been a play.
Still some opportunity here for Is I'm Dreamin'. Sharp. It's the demo. Gyro back in net. Can they play it across? Gyro jumps over it. Splashy. Tough bounce down. Sharp's up. Turned away by Illusion. Is I'm Dreamin', they have the right ideas. The execution lacking at the moment. But they had the Peeps on the ropes, especially with that demo to open up some space in front of the net. It forces the next man to cover the net instead of immediately being able to challenge. I think that's where Is I'm Dreamin' are going to find some opportunity. Another demo now from Sharp.
Sharp looking for those demo opportunities. And this is a 1-2 passing play. Kaz in position, goes for the double. Splashy ready for the rebound. And there it is I'm Dreamin' will take the lead.
And catching out the Peeps on transition. Sharp, that's a phenomenal pass over to Kaz. And look at the second touch. I think he wanted it all by himself, and he almost dropped it in. And good from Splashy to follow that play and crash the net on the potential miss, and gets credit for it. And the Peeps caught on rotation there, like we said. And I think, again, if Is I'm Dreamin' are going to take advantage of the Peeps, they're going to take advantage when they overcommit. And they did. And a good outlet there by Sharp.
Everything was there for Is I'm Dreamin'. The outlet pass, the pass back, the double tap pass into the middle. There was nothing you could do to defend that. You would just have to guess and get lucky, really. Gyro failed to make contact. Illusion in support. Pinches it over to the corner. Splashy. Oh, and another miss from Gyro. We've seen Gyro miss a few of these.
I don't know if he's trying to get tricky and play it through. I think the first one, I know he was trying to delay that touch as long as possible. But so far, not punished for it. Gyro does clean up AJ here as he tries to push it downfield. Gyro's still on the ball, forces Kaz to turn back around for it. I'm dreamin' still trying to find a way out from their end. AJ gets through two, then is just knocked out of the way, says, fine. If you win the challenge, we'll just remove you.
Wow, that was an aggressive bump. AJ looked like he got hit with a metal bat.
Sharp again. No boost, tough situation. Now here's AJ. It's just Kaz back, and he does get the touch and away. Two demos on Gyro and Illusion, so it was just AJ, and he's still up here fighting for it, but both of his teammates sent back to respawn.
Oh, Illusion! Almost scored himself. And there was a moment there, Curly, where there was half the players demoed on the field. Sharp. Corner pass. Gyro skimmed it. Kicks out to the other corner for the Peeps. Illusion going for the 50.
Oh. AJ or Illusion got under two there. Still is I'm dreaming. Hold on to this 1-goal lead. Been 4 shots from the Peeps, but the execution lacking. That's a great bump. 2 players immediately race back from Dreamin'. Gyro almost able to collect, but good rotations from Is I'm Dreamin'. Now they're getting some demos. Kaz and Sharp trying to put this one on target, couldn't do so. And it's been a while since we've seen Is I'm Dreamin' on offense as the Peeps have slowly cornered them into their own side. Is I'm Dreamin' finally able to break out.
But the defense is there, you know. They're keeping this ball out, slowing it down at midfield. And we're under a minute left to go.
Oh,
that ball bouncing dangerously across the goal line. Peeps trying to tie this one up. As I'm dreaming, clinging to this 1-goal lead. Ball will pinch far back to the Dreamin' corner. AJ looking for the 50. Nowhere close. Gyro, can he get there? Doesn't matter. Splashy cuts off the backboard and gets a big block.
still fighting for it. Dangerous spot for the Peeps as they're a bit slow to the ball. Kaz had free reign on it. Now a tough bounce for AJ. Does collect to throw it downfield. Last chance, Gyro. It's got to watch some magic, but a second touch from Splashy doesn't even let him get there. Now AJ throws it over to Illusion. Shut down. And Is I'm dreamin'. Take a game off Peeps.
Much better from Dreamin'. They're getting up quick, getting to these challenges.
Yeah.
Not giving any space to the Peeps. That paid off. Starting to get more on offense as well. This was a very close game. And even game one, you could tell that felt like a close game, even though the scoreline wasn't as close. Dreamin', though, playing excellent Rocket League. You see Kaz credited with 3 saves, and this one was back and forth.
And I think you're saying the right thing there, James, at the beginning, is it feels like Dreamin' really got acclimated to the pace of play. They figured out how to shut down a lot of the attempts from the Peeps side, and you could see that they were actually quite limited. Even though the Peeps still spent a lot of time in that final third, or rather the offensive half, there wasn't a lot of scary chances. You didn't see the AJ pop into the flip reset as much. You didn't see a lot of passing lanes open up for the Peeps, and I think that's really where Dreamin' started to realize and get some confidence in this series and in that game where it's like, hey, we can actually take it to these guys.
The number of uncontested possessions that the Peeps had in game one, way outnumbering how many opportunities they had in game two. Game 3, tied up at 1 game apiece. Kaz, well, that one pinches off Illusion. That one might have been going in. Gyro panicked to get back. Sharp been, really targeting a lot of players on the Peeps, going for demos.
Yeah. It's a great game plan. Demos, I've always said, demos is always a good strategy because it always will throw off an offense and a defense, no matter what they're doing, no matter how organized they are. Really, even more organized, the better for the demo game. As Sharp bowling Gyro out of the way, picks up the ball and the boost. has some options, and Kaz to his right tries to throw it over. Kaz has the shot turned away by Aleutian.
Aleutian was on empty. That kind of ball movement, though, incredibly dangerous. Dreaming, gaining their footing. AJ, 0 boost, beat by Kaz. Kaz going for the bump on Gyro. Now Sharp with the demo from behind, backward pass, AJ. Will go for the clear, but this is such a different game we're seeing. I'm dreaming, keeping pressure on, getting bumps, getting demos, shutting down all these offensive opportunities for the Peeps. Now another chance, but Aleutian will sail it right back. Gyro, the drop down pass attempt, but AJ far back. Will take a chance on net, but it was easily saved by Splashy.
And again, you're seeing the Peeps control the midfield once more. And while the defense has been good from dreamin, they're not breaking that line of the Peeps. And you're seeing player after player on the Peeps side getting away with the ball and keeping that attack on. Now Kaz able to break out, but picked up by Gyro. Can he get past Sharp? He bumps him out of the way. Splashy to keep it on for dreamin, and now AJ to clear it to his own corner.
Another neck-and-neck game. Approaching that halfway point, still scoreless. Just 1 goal is all it took in game 2. Dreamin, this would be a big upset. The Peeps continually finishing in that top 6 area in almost every tournament that we see them play in Corelli. This would be disastrous.
Well, it might not be too disastrous as AJ has the shot just past that defender. Another pinch that Aleutian reads nicely here, and he gets a good bounce that comes back to AJ. And that defense, the demo came out, but the defense in a little disarray off of the pinch and the bounce off the back wall. And that always is going to benefit the offense because they have to move forward and crash the net. Great play from AJ to put it past that last defender and find the first goal for the Peeps.
And that was perhaps the best demo of the game we saw so far. Very well timed. Gyro has been a huge part of the success for the Peeps. When he's playing well, it seems like the Peeps have that extra edge.
And they're going to need it, especially against a scrappy and tough match against dreamin. They are certainly not going to go quietly, and they're going to take advantage of opportunities if given it. Here's Sharp still trying to put the attack on. A lot of shots, I should say a lot of touches from dreamin being popped up and over the net. Nothing really necessarily on target, and the defense not having to struggle too much with tough saves.
And Aleutian keeps dreamin busy. AJ trying to pick up some small pads, still low on boost. The demo on Gyro is going to make matters worse for the Peeps. Aleutian down to Splashy. Splashy gets dunked on by Aleutian. Is it a good bounce? Yes, it is. Aleutian off the backboard. What a series.
Oh my gosh, he's off the ceiling. He came off the ceiling with the boost. What a bounce there. Boy, oh boy, you dream of bounces like that one. And it comes straight back out to Aleutian. But how about the dunk coming from the Stars and doubling your lead?
Aleutian, you know, that is sometimes the most effective method. Just go for it and hope. We saw that work for T-Corel.
It does work. You know, I don't know if that fashion's going to work too often, as that was a tough read for Aleutian, but still, it pays off. And now, a lot of work to be done on the dreamin side.
Kaz. Seeing if Gyro's paying attention. All stuck in the Peeps corner. Kaz centering. Splashy wanted to go for the demo. Aleutian getting dunked on. AJ will take it upfield. Beat to the ball, however. Aleutian, the demo on Kaz. Chance to get one back, and they do. Dreamin on the board.
And that shot from Sharp is kind of what I'm talking about with this dreamin side. Just not a lot of these shots going on target. It was put up and over, and Splashy there to clean things up. Great shot from him. I mean, look, dreamin's got 11 shots here in this game. They've had a lot of opportunities. See if they can get one here off the kickoff, as it does go to the Peeps side, but doesn't look like they're going to hold on to it. Gyro all the way down the field, and now Splashy from his own corner. Can he make it happen? Sharp will pop it up, and Illusion kills it down and away. Peeps up 2-1 in the series.
Another close call for the Peeps. It's pretty remarkable, honestly, Corelli, to see all these series, these top teams getting sent down into the lower bracket, and these series being so close.
It speaks to what NA has kind of in that underbelly of talent. You know, you talk about all the best teams, the top teams, you know, the big three, big four, whatever. But there's a lot of these up-and-coming guys. And I don't even know if they're really up-and-coming. They've been grinding for a long time, finally getting their shot and finally performing well, finding that team synergy that's required to take down big teams like the Peeps. And a team like dreamin right here is executing to almost the full extent to give Peeps a hard time here.
They really are giving them a run for their money. Multiple one-goal games now. dreamin, however, their end of the road could be here right now in this game 4. If the Peeps win it, tournament is done for I'm dreamin. So we'll see how they respond to this type of pressure.
Yeah, we'll see it. Again, I feel like the biggest thing for dreamin right now is just got to put the shot on target. There's a lot of popping the ball up and going for the demo, which is great. But when all 3 players do that, the shot never happens.
Yeah, you're going to have someone take that striker role. Who will it be? Sharp. Another quality block by Illusion. Illusion has been invaluable for the Peeps. And that one as close
yes, sir,
to that corner as you can get. Wow.
Look at this shot from Gyro, and that's tough for the defense to play with. Off the corner of the net and in. That is a bounce that you wish for. Gyro gets it there with a quality shot and a 1-0 lead for the Peeps right off the bat.
Gyro continuing to be that key factor. The infield passing play, Kaz posting in the response from I'm dreamin.
This is a great play from dreamin. Sharp giving that ball over to Kaz, a little bit in front of him, off the post and in. And that space between the defender and Kaz is where that ball was baited right in front. And Kaz does a good job to get to it, and a quick equalizer here. And it always feels good, especially when you give up an early goal, to find the equalizer just as fast.
I'm dreamin, not giving up just yet. Illusion picking up another play. Gyro, weak hit. Illusion
dangerous.
Found himself in a tough spot. Kaz, the light tap, double commit. Splashy with the shot opportunity. The shot blocked by AJ.
Still, dreamin could have opportunity here, but look at the defensive effort by the Peeps. All of them were jumping for that ball. There was a double commit. I think there was a triple commit as well. People coming inside, or coming out the inside of the net. I'm dreamin had him on the ropes, but just couldn't put it away, and it's off the back of a good save from AJ.
You know, and as exciting as this game is, we see, you know, you may be wondering what's going on in the back. It is a forward to, you know, bumper to fender.
What is this?
Rule 1. It's
let me see this.
Special.
I'm
dreamin.
Wow.
Tournament life on the line here. And they're going for it. Okay. All right.
Do you think Kaz and Sharp beat Gyro and AJ in a 2v2? That's asking a lot.
Oh, this might be in.
Oh,
Illusion! What a backstab!
Oh.
Top 10 Rocket League betrayal before our very eyes.
Wow. I don't, you know, I've seen a lot of that, the locking heads, but I've never seen someone break it to make the save, and then they're going to get the goal. No, it's Illusion.
No, that's karma.
Crossbar. It is karma, but maybe
no,
not
it's
for
not.
long. Gyro's going to put it away. What has this game turned into?
I don't know how I feel about this. You know, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Illusion has been marked. That will be remembered forever.
Reddit is going to have a field day.
Yeah, no, I already see. I'm sure there's people calling for bans in chat.
We'll have to check the competitive ruling on that.
Yeah, that's an unsportsmanlike conduct ban.
That might be a report.
Yeah, AJ in chat said we just lost 500 fans.
It might be more than that, honestly.
This is controversy unfolding before our very eyes. We'll see the fallout at the conclusion of this series. Right now, dreamin. They find themselves one goal back. They've got to get one to tie it up and have a hope to stay in the tournament.
And they got 2 minutes to do it, so it's not panic time yet. And as I'm dreaming, I've been much more lethal as this series has gone on. Let's see what they can put together right now. Lucian doing a lot of work with no boost just to force it downfield. Kaz erases everything with one pass. Splashy's there, shots high and wide. And another opportunity for Is I'm Dreamin' that just doesn't go quite on target, but a great setup.
Sharp. Corner missed from Aleutian. AJ panicking, but still was able to get a hold of the play and scores. No, I thought he had it. It was barely wide.
Close call. Another one just squeaking by through the corner. Now here comes Splashy and a tough initial touch. Gonna try and whip it back, but Aleutian gets the save. Here comes Sharp as he's trying to force it through. Coming up now in a minute left, James. And Is I'm Dreamin', they've had a couple of opportunities that they couldn't finish. Don't know how many more they're gonna get as the Peeps defense holds strong.
Sharp over to Kaz, blocked. AJ lobbing it. It's deep. Splashy will hit it out to the corner. Gyro stays grounded, launched it in, going for the demo. Sharp leaves it. Now everyone missing from Is I'm Dreamin'. They still recover. 30 seconds left. Kaz, the flick. Gyro sends it back. Splashy will go over Gyro's head, but Aleutian was there to support. Sharp over to Kaz. Kaz back to the middle. Sharp going for the backboard. Will the shot come? The block sends it back, and Aleutian will get that clear downfield.
Oh, huge block from Aleutian as well. This is not going to be the best touch from Sharp, and the demo comes out. Sharp can't get back to it. The Peeps hold on and hold off this dreamin' team that certainly had a dream coming into this, and it was immediately squashed. But it was a close series, James.
Curly, I'm still rocked by that betrayal. I honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. I have a lot of, I have to reflect on what we saw from Aleutian. He committed to that rule one, as many would call it, for so long, and then, he didn't honor it. He dishonored it.
And then they scored. I think that's the bigger controversy. Yeah. Then they scored after that. So I don't know. That's not for me to judge. I'm just here to call the shots, okay? That's not my job. That's not in my job description.
Well, regardless, this is going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. I'm going to be staying tuned to all of the social media that comes out of this. But we're going to go to a quick break. We'll have a chance to check it out. And when we come back, more RLCS X.